Hi, I'm Pax, and today I would like to share a brief EFT tapping session to help release blocked emotions. And the reason this is so important is that, as Carl Jung famously said, until you make the unconscious conscious, it will rule your life and you will call it fate. And what that means is that as we're growing up, especially in those early developmental years, if we don't have proper understanding and mirroring and help processing the full range of emotions that we all feel, including the less desirable ones, if we don't have those skills imparted to us, those feelings and those experiences don't just go away. They get pressed down deeper into the shadow. They get denied, repressed, hidden, masked, you name it, but they don't disappear. And if we don't revisit them and reparent them and integrate them fully into who we are today, they tend to come out in very unhelpful ways, because especially when they are unconscious, it is, as he says, ruling our life, but we don't even realize it. And we just think, oh, this is how things always work out for me, or this is how my relationships always end up, or I always get treated this way, without realizing that we have a hand in that, and that the aura and the energy that we're giving off is affected by everything inside of us. And so by revisiting those more difficult emotions, acknowledging them, processing them, and releasing them, we bring a healthier self, more whole, authentic self to all of our interactions. And so things are better in our relationships, they're better in the workplace, they're better just in the world in general when we have revisited those emotions. So we're going to do that together today and help create some of that release. And then if you like today's practice, then on Sunday this weekend, Sunday, September the 15th, I will be at Earth, Wind, Fire, and Ice in Chadds Ford, PA, doing a much more in-depth live tapping session. So we will begin now by tapping on the karate chop point of the hand. Take a nice deep breath and prepare for the practice. You can repeat the words after me or change them however you like to suit your situation and to make them feel true for you. Even though I may not have had early permission to feel and express a full range of emotion, I fully and completely accept myself, and I open to the possibility of allowing myself to truly feel all of my emotions. Even though certain emotions may have been off limits when I was young, I fully and completely honor and accept myself exactly as I am, and I allow myself to fully feel all of my emotions. Even though I may not have had the early guidance and skill that I needed to process my more challenging emotions, I am an entirely different person now, with far greater knowledge and skills. And I acknowledge, accept, and love myself exactly as I am. These difficult emotions, these forbidden feelings, this anger, this rage, this jealousy, this frustration, this grief, this sadness. It was not okay to feel these things. As a young person, I was not given that permission. Nobody helped me understand what I was feeling. I felt bad and guilty and shameful just because I was experiencing natural emotions. But if I felt like they might upset those around me, I started to deny my feelings, to try to talk myself out of them. But that doesn't work. Feelings and emotions are meant to be felt. Even the difficult and uncomfortable ones. It is a part of life to feel the full spectrum of feelings and emotions, and to have full permission to do so. Now that I am no longer a child, I give myself that permission. It doesn't need to come from anywhere else. But I know that when I allow myself to experience and fully feel my emotions, they move through me much more quickly. They're there to show and tell me something, but they're not meant to linger. When I allow myself to feel them, I can become curious about what they're telling me. And then they've accomplished what they were meant to. And I can move forward. But if I deny or resist them, it only makes them stronger. It makes them linger a longer time. It can even make me ruminate on them. So going forward, I give myself this permission to fully feel my feelings and emotions, to learn from them, to not resist them, and to allow them to move on their way. This is as it was meant to be. And now we'll tap our wrists together, take a big, 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 deep, full inhale, filling up, filling up, filling up, filling up. And then a long, thorough, complete emptying, release, 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 release. And take another nice deep breath or two. And come fully back into the space where you are and see how you're feeling now as compared to before we embarked on the practice. And again, if you would like to experience a fuller practice of EFT tapping on this same subject, you can join me at Earth, Wind, Fire, and Ice this Sunday, September the 15th at 11. I would love to see you there and really flesh out the practice even more. I wish you a beautiful week, and I wish you peace.